Imagine facing an unstoppable force, a nightmare figure that just keeps coming back, no matter what you try. What if this entity has a weakness, or is it truly immortal, defying the very laws of life and death? When it comes to the iconic horror villain Jason Voorhees, the direct answer to whether he can be drowned is a clear no. His origins and subsequent transformations make him impervious to such conventional methods, rendering water a setting for his terror rather than a true vulnerability. Jason's very existence as a vengeful entity stems from his initial drowning as a child in Crystal Lake due to the negligence of camp counselors. This event fueled his mother's murderous rampage and, after her death, propelled Jason himself into an undead, supernatural existence. He is not a man who can drown. He is a reanimated force of nature, often resurrected from watery depths, gaining strength rather than losing it in the lake that birthed his legend. His various forms throughout the film series consistently portray him as immune to traditional death. While drowning is definitively ineffective, temporary incapacitation has been achieved through extreme physical trauma. Decapitation, dismemberment, explosions, and being frozen have all provided brief reprieves from his terror. However, these methods only ever delay his inevitable return. The most successful strategies involve overwhelming destruction of his physical form, but even that rarely lasts, as he often finds a way to revive, usually through external forces or his own sheer, malevolent will. Later in the franchise, particularly in films like Jason Goes to Hell, his persistent nature is attributed to a body-hopping demonic entity, often referred to as a deadite worm. This further explains why destroying his physical body is not a permanent solution, as the entity can simply transfer to another host. Another unique interaction occurred in Friday the 13th Part 7, where the psychokinetic powers of Tina Shepard were able to temporarily subdue him, suggesting that only supernatural forces can truly combat his mystical resilience. Ultimately, Jason Voorhees embodies an elemental force of vengeance tied deeply to the haunted grounds of Crystal Lake itself. His inability to be drowned underscores his supernatural origin and persistent nature as an undead killer. Defeating him requires more than simple physical harm. It demands an understanding of his mystical ties and often results in only temporary peace before he inevitably returns, rising once again from the depths to continue his relentless pursuit.